I feel like a lot of kids, especially nowadays, because like there's a new era of like jobs, right? So like a lot of kids want to be a streamer, they want to be a YouTuber. When you're explaining that to your parents, they're like, no, just go to school, get a job. Because it's not because they love you, they want what's best for you, but they don't like, it's a whole nother world to them. So bro, for your mom to be that supportive is like amazing. Like, that's insane.
And like I said, like when I remember being a kid, I'd just like be laying in my bed and she'd come sit there and watch me play the game for like an hour before she went to sleep every night.
Yeah.
And it was like she always, you know, thought that I could. Because I remember telling her back in the day, like, hey, I seen this guy streaming for a living. You know what I mean? Like I can do that.
Yeah.
And yeah, she never bashed. She said, you go for it, you know, because she knew how miserable I was at a normal job.
Yeah. Because I mean, you said you worked 2 jobs, like while you were still streaming, right? Like when you first started. So what were like the 2 jobs you worked?
I worked maintenance at a like a elderly housing place. I worked with my dad, and we were both maintenance men. Maintenance ain't easy work. You know, you're crawling under sinks, you're changing faucets, you're crawling up in attics, you know, all that, just nasty. And then I'd get off work from doing that, load the trailer up on my truck and go cut grass till 9 at night, get home at dark every day.
Wow.
Because I had, you know, my grass cutting on the side. You know, I'd go out, it'd be 100 degrees outside, just go cut grass for 4 hours after work, come home. And I'd still be broke somehow. Don't get it.
Yep.
Don't get it.
Do you think like working those jobs made you kind of like appreciate your current job now, like 100 times more?
Dude, literally, you know, and I hated it while I had them, you know, and it's not because we're just being lazy, but, you know, most people don't want to just, you know, have to go to work, you know, but like I'm glad I experienced that, because now I know no matter like what happens with this, I will absolutely never take it, you know, for granted now, because it's like going from like my mental state now to what I was when I was working, I'm literally the happiest I could ever be with it.